Good day, my wonderful people, and welcome to this channel once again. Now on this one, why we want to break away from Nigeria, the Yoruba group writes Buhari. Yes, so my people, this is a very interesting and a very serious matter. Professor Banji Akintoye, he wrote a letter to the president stating the need for the Yorubas to break out of Nigeria. In the letter, he told Buhari that this is the reason why we need to break out of Nigeria. We don't want Nigeria anymore. We don't want to be part of Nigeria anymore. We need to go. So that's exactly what was written in that letter. The letter is a very long one, very, very long. And the letter stated that the Yorubas have to break out of Nigeria because of the situation of the country, the way things are going on, the way people are killed by terrorists from time to time, and yet there is no government intervention. So that is the reason why there is a need for a breakout. That's according to the content of the letter. We need to break out so that we will have our freedom, because the way things are going on is bad and we can't continue that way. That's what the letter was talking about. All right, my people, if you are listening to this video and you haven't subscribed, please do, so you won't miss out on any important news update from us. Thank you and God bless you. According to Banji Akintoye, the country we know today as Nigeria, with so many ethnic groups, is like merging countries like UK, Germany, France, Italy, and Belgium together. And definitely, you can't expect such a country to function effectively. Nigeria today has about over 250 ethnic groups merged together to form one country. So, according to Banji Akintoye, such a country can't work because it's like merging different countries together, different entities together to form a particular country. Such a country can't work because a man from Germany would be expecting a man from France to adopt his own beliefs and values. And this can never happen. There will definitely be quarrel. There will definitely be misunderstanding. So that's just what is happening in this our country today, Nigeria. That is exactly how present-day Nigeria is. And also in the letter, several Yoruba people are also in support of breaking away from Nigeria, so that it won't look as if he's forcing people to break away. He also has the support of majority of the Yoruba masses. They are also in support of breaking out because the way things are going on in this country. So there was a petition that was given to the Yoruba adult populace. A petition, and over 5 million members of the Yoruba adult populace signed the petition, stating clearly that they don't want to be part of Nigeria anymore. They want to leave. They don't want Nigeria anymore. So that means he is speaking the people's mind to break out. He has the support and backing of the Yoruba people. All right, let's have the news. Why we want to break away from Nigeria, Yoruba group writes Buhari. The group, the Yoruba Self-Determined Movement, YSDM, has written to President Muhammadu Buhari seeking a peaceful breakaway of Yorubas from Nigeria. Banji Akintoye, the chairperson of the group, said in the letter that an overwhelming number of Yorubas want out of the country because of their worsening and painful plight. Mr. Akintoye, who is a professor of history, said that Yoruba leaders requested in the 1950s for the input of a secession clause in the Nigerian constitution, but was overruled by the then colonial master. Mr. President, the Yoruba Self-Determination Movement now serves as a notice of the decision of the Yoruba people to assert their right to self-determination, which right of self-determination is an inalienable and unquestionable right of every indigenous nation in the world, the letter read. Upon asserting this right of self-determination, we Yoruba nation shall be free to determine our political status, pursue our economic and social and cultural development according to policies chosen independently by us, and to live under the government independently chosen and ordered by us. In his letter to the president, Mr. Akintoye said over 5 million members of the Yoruba adult population have within a short time signed the petition to affirm without equivocation their support for creating an independent Yoruba nation state. Consequently, Mr. President, this letter on behalf of all our Yoruba people formally gives you notice of the decision of the overwhelming majority of our Yoruba nation and people to exercise our right to self-determination, to have our independent and sovereign country separate from the country of Nigeria. Mr. Akintoye said his group is committed to the quest of Yoruba self-determination by negotiating with the Nigerian government. Mr. President, you might be aware, given your military service history, that in a memo in early February 1969, only 9 years after Nigerian independence, the IC, which is the intelligence community advising the US on the Biafran War, asserted that further disintegration of Nigeria was likely and that the Western world might have to live with a loose confederation or formation of several completely independent countries. What we Yoruba have now chosen is the formation of our own independent Yoruba nation, separate from Nigeria. Mr. President, it is essential to remind you as the President of Nigeria that during the discussions leading to the independence of Nigeria from Britain in the late 1950s, Yoruba leaders at the time strongly advocated for the inclusion of a secession clause in the constitution, but they were overruled by the colonial administration. Thus, right from the onset, the doubt about the different nationalities coexisting in one country was very clearly expressed. Present-day Nigeria amounts essentially to something like forcing the nations of the UK, Germany, France, Italy, and Belgium together as a country and expecting such a country to function optimally. Recall that a recent call for an independent Yoruba nation had been championed by a self-styled activist, Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho. Mr. Adeyemo's call for Yoruba self-determination garnered momentum following the continuous killing, raping of Yorubas in the southwest region by suspected headsmen. But Adeyemo's agitation was carpeted following his arrest and detention in the Benin Republic on his way to Germany. He was released on bail in March this year. Alright, so that is what Banji Akintoye said, that all these agitations they are pursuing right now to have self-independence is not now it started. It started way back in the 1950s when the Yoruba leaders were advocating for a secession clause in the constitution. That they were also advocating their freedom. They were also advocating their independence because they have already seen it, that Nigeria won't work. This country called Nigeria won't work. So they've seen it. So it's not now all these things started. It's not now. Even the IC also stated it. They also stated it. All right, let's take comments. Eriba Ola said, bad leadership breeds agitation. Reasons why the northern part should hearken to the voice of reasoning and allow southern parts, more especially our Igbo brothers, have a shot at leadership so as to heal all wounds. Guest said, this is long overdue. Oduduwa nation should stop all this rhetoric and act now. Is this a federation where the fraudulent 1999 constitution is tailored to favor only one unit of the federation, where all the appointments come from north and all the resources to run the nation comes from the south? Posterity will not forgive this generation if we continue with this nation and the retinue of gross northern cabal looters and fraudulent engineering management of the economy. Southern VAT crude oil, Port Authority monies come to the center, but gold and other mineral resources from Zamfara, Niger and Nasarawa belongs to northern cabals, and all appointments to all these key positions are held by northerners from NNPC, FIRS, NPA, NIMASA, etc. So exactly what he said is what we are seeing now. Most of all these high political offices are held by the northerners. Why most of the resources used to run the country comes from the south. Is that not cheating? So that is just one of the reasons why you won't blame the separatist agitators, because they've used us enough. The government has used us enough. All right, this one is anonymous. He said it's about time everybody goes their ways because the center cannot hold anymore. Nigeria is a scam. It's British company. Nigeria is a scam. It's British company. They are using our government for their benefit. Let's liberate ourselves from mental slavery. What we call Nigeria is confusion. Yes, that's what everybody is saying. Nobody is happy with what Nigeria is passing through right now. All thanks to bad leadership, thanks to our government that's put us in this mess. So definitely the only solution to all this confusion Nigeria is passing through right now is separation. All right, my people, thank you for listening to my broadcast, and also do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Remember to turn on your notifications so you'll be able to get more news updates from us. All right, I'm going to leave you guys here, and also let me know what your comment is on this matter. Bye for now.